The Motley Patriot here. We are on the far end of America. We left Orange County and went westward. And we kept going westward until just before we hit the Pacific Ocean. And we came across an early settlement known as Magnolia by today. So come on over here, let me show you this. So, Dr. Henry A. Smith, first Euro settler and entrepreneur, agriculturalist, scholar, Smith Cove at Inner Bay, arrived in 1852. So before the Civil War, Dr. Smith came out here. Now let me read to you about Dr. Smith. Dr. Henry A. Smith, 1830 to 1915, was a physician, poet, legislator, and early settler of Seattle, best known today for his flowery translation of a speech by Chief Seattle, or Self, or Sihath, that is still in print. In 1852, Dr. Smith traveled from Worcester, Ohio, to Portland, Oregon Territory in a wagon train with his mother, Abigail Teef Smith, who was born in 1792, and his sister. In 1853, he settled in the north end of Elliott Bay in what came to be known as Smith's Cove. Deciding that it was a likely spot for docks and that the flat area was a terminus for the perennial rumored Transcontinental Railroad, so he sees what's coming. His mother staked a claim, the next claim north. Smith built a cabin and in the next year an infirmary in what is today Grand Boulevard on Dravis Street and 15th Street Avenue West. Seattle was at that time hilly and heavily forested. The only route to the main settlement was by small boat or canoe until Smith cut a trail through the woods. He is said to have known the local Indians well, or indigenous, if you will, and had some command of the local language. Very interesting. At that time, at the Battle of Seattle, the Smith Cove settlers fled for the safety of Seattle's blockhouse. Their homes were burned and stock taken, except according to some accounts, for Dr. Smith's cabin, apparently as a result of his friendship with the locals. So this is some of the postings from Wikipedia. But if you take a look here, this will give you a sense of the terrain. I think we are somewhere around here if I were guessing, but I don't know for sure. But we can find out. But you do see that there's a date when the first train actually came. Here, let's see. First intercontinental train was... Dun, 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 dun. He came in here we go, 1887. So 35 years after he settled, we had a choo-choo train here in Seattle. Anyway, so we'll follow up with some more. It's kind of interesting. It's definitely your standard Seattle, bright, sunshiny day. I wish I had my sunglasses, said Paul sarcastically. Anyway, Motley Patriot, bringing you all kinds of fun destinations and history. I like this part of Seattle. It's very chill. It reminds me a bit of Arlington and Delray a little bit, you know, on the other side of the coast. You get that kind of vibe. Yeah, real nice place. Anyway, we recommend it. Motley Patriot. See ya. Woohoo!